Hi all, welcome to the channel AR Health Remedy, streamlining your success in medical billing. This is your host Ashish. So, some small introduction about myself. So that is me, Ashish Kumar Singh Shiv, and I hold 11 years of experience into US healthcare, medical billing, and I'll be talking about some few points on insurance, how medical billing works. So the purpose of this channel is to inform common people about the benefits of having an insurance policy and how it works. To provide a basic understanding of medical conditions like precautions and prevention, as a part of this channel, you will be also able to learn more about US medical billing, revenue cycle management services, and also what the role of an AR person and how payer denials are handled. Disclaimer: the information provided on this channel is based solely on the experience that I along the way have carried, and it is not associated with any company, person, or organization any way or form. That for today's sessions, we are having only two topics, and I'll be creating a multiple series of videos. I hope you keep watching. So today's session is what is insurance and its types? What are the advantages and disadvantages of insurance plan? So I believe in transparency. So my some of the contents are created by AI based generated for better understanding. Like an example, we have next the definition of an insurance. So what is an insurance? So I'll be going with the second point, but that is above is a legal definition that we are having. So insurance is a financial arrangement between an individual or an entity. We call it as the insured and an insurance company known as insurer. In this contract, the insured pays regular premiums in exchange for financial protection or reimbursement against the losses from the specific risk. This risk can range from health related issues to property damage or even life threatening events. The primary purpose of this insurance is to mitigate the financial uncertainty and provide a safety net in the events of unexpected occurrence. Basically, in simple terms, if we call it, I pay premium, I get a health benefits where my health benefits are covered during my illness and where I'm not basically a healthy person. So my insurance covers, and for that, what I have to do, I might make a quarterly, monthly premiums that I pay to that particular organization so that they can cover those services. Like for an example, I may get a coverage of up to $1 lakh per annum by paying a monthly premium of suppose $300. So where I am paying $300 a month, that is almost $3,600, and I'm getting a benefit of $1 lakh. So that is how it helps us in an insurance. Now, there are various types of insurances, not only related to health. So, like health insurance, life insurance, and in life we have two part term life and whole life. Auto insurances, workers' comp, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, disability insurance, and business insurance. Let me just give a small gist about each of this, and we will be covering this in our upcoming videos. Like health insurance, basically it is related to our health, and if I am having any illnesses, I'll be purchasing an health insurance. This is the basic common insurance that every person should have because for future unforeseen events. Life insurances. In life, we have term life insurance or whole life. So this is a kind of insurance where we purchase like by having to pay premium for 10 years, 30 years, 50 years. Okay. So like if we are purchasing for 10, 20, 30 years by paying that premium, we call it as term life. So where the benefit will be made after we complete this 10 years suppose. So for 10 years I have to pay, and after that I will get the benefit, or it depends upon how the plan you are purchasing. Whole life means for the entire life you are working, you have to pay that premium, and there is certain age criteria for that because as we know where the people used to live 120 years. Now the lifespan, average lifespan is limited to 60 to 80. Auto insurance. This is for mostly for vehicle insurances that cover both the person who is driving and the vehicle. Workers' comp insurances. This is to be given by legally are bound by the company for which we are working. Like for an example, ABC company. So if I'm working for an ABC, my company ABC is liable to give me a health insurance policy that covers for any unforeseen events that are happening during my working hours. Home owners insurances. This is basically for the people who are owner of an house. Renter insurances, by the name we call it as like rental insurance. Disability insurance, like if we are having any disability, like due to an accident, if one of my leg is removed, so I become a handicapped. So that is what the disability is. Now, business insurances, this is related to the business. Now, advantages and disadvantages of having an insurance. So, I will not be reading this entire gist, I'll be giving an overview of what is here. So, when I'm taking an insurance, I am having certain legal and contractual obligations that are fulfilled, and that covers my financial loss, risk management, and access to the resources. So, how that works? For an example, I'm having a vehicle and I was driving that met with an accident. Now that vehicle needs to be repaired. Like an estimate, we will call it like that vehicle repair is going to cost us somewhere around $3,000. Now that $3,000 is very hard for me, but because I have a vehicle insurance, my risk, I have delegated already my risk by paying premium to that auto insurance. So my whatever the as per the insurance policy, my risk and my financial protection is taken care there. Like suppose instead of $3,000, that particular auto insurance is going to pay $2,500 and $500 would be that liable by me. So I'm going that. So when we say legally, like auto insurance, if I'm driving a vehicle on road, that is mandate for me to have a legally. Whereas business obligation, like my employer, is obligated to provide an insurance to the employee. So, and access to the resources, as I told you, like when an insurance is given, depending upon the type of policy we have access to various healthcare doctors or providers and services. When our health and risk management is covered, so financially, when we are covered by paying the premium, so we will be at a peace of mind when any unforeseen happens. Okay, that I know that I am will be having a stress, but it will be very less because my maximum benefits are covered because of the plan that I have taken. Not disadvantages. See, in simple thing, disadvantages come because of your plan limitations, exclusions, complexity. Okay, so now how that works? Suppose if I have taken a health insurance, let us talk about. So there might be a delayed benefits. There might be certain exclusions. Like I have an injection that is not covered the part of that. They say that this is excluded from the services that I pay. Okay, not delayed benefits. Basically, sometimes they say that you have purchased a plan today, but the services will not start immediately. You will be getting certain surgeries only done after the specific month of waiting period, 30 to 60 days. Like for an example, IVF, it takes 2 to 3 years that may tell. So depending upon the type of, and because of this complexity of the plan and the benefits that are getting delayed, your premiums also go high. That is where cost comes into play. And financial stability of a person that is purchasing an insurance is equally important during this time. If he is eligible to purchase an proper insurance, he have to make the payments on regular intervals without any delay. If we have delayed, the coverages will be limited and we will not be able to avail the benefits of that policy. Best example I can give it is a freelancer. So as a freelancer, every month income is not fixed because I am solely based on my clients. And if I'm getting a good client, I might get to pay monthly of $1,800. But if I'm not getting a client or if I'm getting a less client, I would be paying $800. So there is a gap of $400 to $800 in a month. And suppose I'm where I was getting $1,800 and where I'm getting $800, there is $1,000 gap. And this $1,000 gap will make my monthly planning a mess because I will be planning on my monthly basis. This much should go for rent, this much should go for my food, groceries, and my insurances. So that's how, if the insurance person is not stable or a person who is not stable will not be able to manage this particular insurance. I hope my video was very helpful and we will be coming with more videos like what are insurance plan, what is the best to choose. So thank you for watching. Please share